There was a full moon tonight, and I stood out there under the full moon for a while, and I didn't change. So it appears you have nothing to fear. I even looked up at it, stared at it really. Again, nothing happened. So no need to be alarmed. You're all still safe. I mean, really, if there had been something wrong, I'm sure it would have happened already, don't you think? I had quite a bit of exposure, really, and other than the dark clouds which seemed to form over my head afterwards, nothing really happened. I mean, if you can call the strange pains in the tips of my fingers nothing, then all is hunky-dory. I mean, just because the sounds of the night overcast the screams I heard coming certainly from miles away, and the howling began around that time that I refused an invitation to join their ranks, has no bearing on my absolute certainty that I'm still totally human. I mean, the threat of changing into something other than human is not really a threat now, is it? It'd be more like a godsend, wouldn't it? And that little furry creatures ran from me and chattered as they did. What does that mean? And that man and animal lay in the grass as one as I walked by? What great meaning has that? Every moon becomes a sun and lights up my path as such, even in the darkness of night. What great significance does that carry? And that the clouds above formed into a great tarantula, and then into an 8-legged frog, hovering above me as I walked, and each new star fell upon a new bed of clouds which stretched out above the trees like a long red carpet, tattered yet floating delicately, and each new flying insect seemed to talk directly to me, winking as I watched the clouds roll over the trees. Then dispersing the clouds did light away to another place where the sky lit up like a city, without a city being there, and the fortuitous night spoke to me of poetry and its jealousy and disdain for the sun, and it beckons more time from us, more time and less sleep, as it is only really seen at night. And I laughed, and I heard the drumming which seemed to start a whole new dance in my head, and there this elusive moon waited for me.